Hello all, welcome to chapter 30 from the book of Genesis. In the last chapter, we saw that Leah has been blessed with four sons. In the beginning of this chapter, Rachel is envious of Leah because she does not have any children of her own. Therefore, Rachel gives her maid Bilhah to Jacob, and to Bilhah a son is born whom Rachel names as Dan. Later, a second son is born to Bilhah and he is called Naphtali. We then see Leah is barren and she gives her maid Zilpah as wife to Jacob. A son is born to Zilpah and is named as Gad, and later a second son is born who is named as Asher. Later in this chapter, we see Reuben is in the field harvesting and finds mandrake plants. Rachel asks Leah to give her those. Leah is upset and says that she had taken her husband from her and now she is after her son's mandrakes. Rachel then says to give her the mandrakes and lie with Jacob for the night. When Jacob comes back from the field, Leah explains the mandrake situation and both of them spend the night together. Leah now bears a fifth son, and the son is named Issachar. Later, a sixth son is born who is named as Zebulun. Lastly, Leah bears a daughter and the daughter is named as Dinah. We then see God remembers Rachel and Rachel bears a son called Joseph. As you can see, I have marked the sons in yellow because all of the 12 sons will come together to form the 12 tribes of Israel, that is Jacob. The 12th son is Benjamin. We will get to know about him in the coming chapters. Coming back to this chapter, we see Jacob approaches Laban saying that he would now like to leave and go back to his place, that is the land of Canaan. Laban tells him to wait. However, when Jacob says no, he asks Jacob to state his wages for all these years of work. Jacob proposes that all of the mixed colored cattle, sheep and goats, and all of the black lambs born from this point forward would be his. Laban accepts this proposal. What he does next is he moves all the non-mixed colored flock at a 3 days distance from the others in the flock. This Laban is obviously doing to make sure that the mixed colored animals are lower in number. However, we see Jacob piled white streaks from hazel and chestnut tree and fed the strong cattle, and they conceived mixed colored offspring. However, the weak he did not feed and they were left for Laban. This event was purely supernatural. There was nothing, uh, no science pertaining to this event. Jacob is having a divine inspiration behind doing what he did. Towards the end of this chapter, we see that Jacob increased exceedingly, and he had a lot of cattle, maidservants, men servants, camels, and asses. This is how the chapter ends. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Until next time, may God bless us all. Bye bye.